Well, hey, 4th and 5th grade group leaders, Casey here. I hope you guys are having a great week. I am currently hanging out in our volunteer room at the Perrysburg campus. I'm hanging out with my friend and our apprentice, not intern, apprentice here at the Perrysburg campus, Braylee. Braylee says hi. She loves to be on camera so much. She was running away from me earlier, so I had to chase her in here. I was like, oh, I need you on the video. It's going to be more engaging and fun if you're here. She's like, no, just shaking her head no. But we're glad she's here. She's writing thank you cards, maybe to some of you. Yeah? Maybe? Yeah, great, cool. So I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna walk through our 4th through 5th grade group guide for this weekend. We're continuing in our series called Source Code, where we're talking all about honesty, choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. And this weekend, we're gonna be looking at a story, and our bottom line is when you're not truthful, you hurt others. So we're gonna be talking about the consequences of our lies and how they affect the people around us. I don't know about you, but growing up, I quickly realized that when I lied, it didn't just help me or make my situation better, it actually affected the people around me. When I lied to my mom, or I lied to my teachers, or I lied to my friends, it didn't just affect me and my situation, but it began to affect them too. So right now, I would encourage you to think through your life. What are some stories that maybe you have growing up of some circumstances where you told a lie and it turned into something bigger than you expected it to? Because our lies really do have the ability to hurt the people in our lives. And so be thinking through that, because it's cool to share personal stories while you're in your group. I'm going to walk through our activities for this weekend. The first one is a fun activity where you're going to give every kid 2 slips of paper. On the one sheet of paper, they're going to write an if statement, and on the second sheet of paper, they're going to write a then statement that flow together. So let me give you an example of something you could write. If I work out a lot, then I will be in shape. Just an example. So on the one piece of paper, they're going to write the if statement. On the second piece of paper, they'll write the then statement. Give them some time with this. Allow them to be creative. Let them know that the more creative they are, the more fun this activity is going to be. So they can be goofy, they can be more fun, they can talk about, one of the examples on the sheet you'll see is that if I saw an elephant in my bedroom, then I might be living in a zoo. Just a goofy one that they can put. So things like that are fun and engaging. And then after that, what you're going to do is separate the if and then statements, put them in 2 separate buckets, bins, bags, whatever that looks like for you. And you're going to give each kid a turn to pick out one if and then one then statement and put them together. They probably won't make any sense, but that's kind of the fun of it. And so get creative. If you want to throw some of them in there that you think would be really funny, feel free to do so. This idea, this game, the point of it is just to have some fun and to be a little bit creative. Cool, so that's the first activity. The second activity that we have for this weekend is going to require you to give every kid a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil. And the first thing you're going to do is tell them that they're going to get 30 seconds to write down as many names of people that they interact with in a day. So this is their friends at school, this is their family members, this is their siblings, this is their teachers, the kids in their sports teams, as many names, personal names of those people as they can. And then after they write those names, you're going to ask them some questions about how those people that they wrote down are affected when they were to lie. And there's some discussion questions that go along with this, but one of my favorite ones is that is there anybody on that list that wouldn't be affected if you told a lie? Why or why not? Dive into that a little bit. I think there's some truth in really talking about and having some conversation about how the lies that we tell affect the people around us, even when we don't realize that they could. And so engage in some conversation there. And then our last activity is a prayer activity, and every kid's going to need an index card with a piece of paper, or a piece of paper, or a pen or a pencil, or a piece of paper. What you're going to do is there's some more discussion questions talking a little bit more about honesty and dishonesty and how it affects the people around us. And then lastly, you're going to read about, it looks like there's about 8 to 9 proverbs on here. You don't have to read all of them. You can pick a couple of them that you like the best to read them to your group. And while you're reading them, you're going to want to instruct your group to pay attention, because they're going to pick one of the proverbs that you read. You can give them all a Bible. You can open up the Bible, however else works best for you. And they're going to pick one of those proverbs and write it down on their index card, with the hope that they're reminded throughout their week of why it's important to choose to be honest, because when we're not truthful, it hurts the people around us. So I hope that's helpful for you this week. I hope you have a great group time. We're excited here at Perrysburg, man. We have some cool things happening in our group, some connections being made. Guys, remember, that's the most important part, especially with these 4th and 5th graders. We have an opportunity to step into their life, not just to teach them and then preach at them, but to really, really start to grow and to form these relationships where we have influence over them, because that's what's so important. So I hope you have a great week. If you need anything from me, let me know, or your director, and they'd love to help you out. I hope you guys have a great small group this weekend. Braylee, got any words for our friends?
Thank you for being difference makers.
Oh, look at you. Thanks, guys. We really do appreciate you. You guys are all making a difference every single week. So, again, if you need anything, let us know. Say peace. Say bye, Braylee. Say bye.
Peace.
This is peace.